And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at San Antonio. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Connect out there with John Morant. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Davis in at the force line. And for Charlotte, they've got Mitchell. Vucevic is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Miller in at the three. Doors for front offices. With the season starting to wind down, what's important now?
Yeah, there are focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
Now, here's Kuzma. Miller grabs the miss. Murray outside. That three off the mark. Miller against Kuzma. Pass to connect. Davis surveying the floor. Kuzma passes to Morant. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Spurs. Mitchell outside. And it's Miller. It's out the key. The three. Charlotte no good that time either. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, Coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, Davis. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. And that one, good.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but Eddie making it look easy.
Miller outside. Shoots over Kuzma. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Here's Connect. Covered by Mitchell. Tipped away. There's the drive. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Kuzma outside. And the three off target. Hornets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Miller. The rebound by the Spurs. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench. when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Basket counts.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
Kuzma outside. Back to Morant. And they get it. San Antonio again missing. It's Miller on the wing. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 27 points per, 12 rebounds, and what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kyle Kuzma.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Davis. Down low. Here's Connect. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-1 run right now. Pass to Vucevic, back to Murray. Mitchell right side. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Morant. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
Now here's Morant, trailing by 10. Over Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Misses the layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
They get it back. And Kuzma slams it in.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Pass to Vucevic. Mitchell with it. Hartenstein with the screen for Mitchell. A three ball, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Mann's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. Number 5 is John Morant.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Here's Morant. He's got 5. Screen by Pirtle. High post shot. And it's Morant missing. And here's Charlotte. They're on an 18-5 run. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Hartenstein inside. Pirtle's there. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Davis finds Morant. Here's Connect. Davis down low. Covered by Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And he makes the first.
And a member of the NBA 75 team, Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Vucevic to the inside. Pirtle with the steal. Davis against Murray. Connect with it. Now here's Morant. Here's the teardrop. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Miller with the ball. Defended by Mann. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Pass to Vucevic. Mitchell left side. Now Hartenstein. Back to Mitchell. Rocket 2. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Trey Murphy comes in for Miller, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Murray. Spurs trail by 6.
Yo, check Morant.
Morant with it. He has 5. Pass to Connect. Morant against Beal. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 7.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And here's Vucevic. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here is Davis. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Pass to Morant. Pirtle with a screen on Beal. Morant passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Pirtle, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Now, man, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Pirtle, the pass to man. Morant outside. Back to man. That's tipped. And he gets it back. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Beal, the pass to Vucevic. Over Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
He hits both from the stripe. And so Morant will bring it up for the Spurs. 7-point differential. Pirtle with a screen on Beal. Pirtle up top. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded closer. 9 feet out. Vucevic. Davis with some nice D. Spurs trail by 7. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Here's Beal on the money from 12 feet away. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pirtle with a screen on Beal. Morant with it. Now Beal defending. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. 6 points for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. So Morant will go to the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Morant against Beal. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
Morant passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Mitchell against Trent. Pass to Beal. Hartenstein with the screen on Morant. Inside. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hornets lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Trey Murphy is out there with Miller. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Duren. And it's Murray in at the 2-guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Murray, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Connect. Duren pulls it in. Charlotte leading by 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Michael Conley picks one up. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, Bradley Beal's versatility at the offensive end, it's just so valuable. He can shoot it, he can drive it, make plays for others, and he's smart.
And both free throws good for Beal. Here's Conley. 9 points last game. Pass to Connect. Beyond the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Beal with it. Duren with the screen on Conley. There's Beal with the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Miller against Burks. Now here's Plumlee. Not a lot of room. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They slept-walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Here is Conley following the score by Charlotte. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Beal. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
So it's the Spurs now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Conley with the three. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They're leading by 8. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
A different look now for San Antonio. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Morant in for Mike Conley. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Trey Murphy.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Off the inbound, it's blocked. Murray finds Beal. To the inside. Here's Duran. The rebound by the Spurs. Now connect. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. To the middle. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them too with 88% from the line.
First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Hornets making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Plumlee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Alec Burks. And Trent subbed in for Connect. Mitchell kicks to Beal. Duran with the screen on Morant. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Outside, Beal from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Morant, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Duran high post. Miller outside. There's the triple. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Davis. Pass to Trent. Davis setting the pick for Trent. Back to Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
The Spurs have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And the first one drops.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
That one is no good. Hornets leading by 4. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. He's got 9.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Kuzma outside. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Spurs trail by 7. Kuzma outside. Back to Morant. A three-pointer, no good. Charlotte has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Miller, the pass to Mitchell. Outside, Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
He misses the free throw.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Duran, and it's Vucevic in for Trey Murphy. And the second free throw, good.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Miller outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Vucevic. Hartenstein with the screen on Morant. And it's Mitchell missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And it's Davis missing. Hornets leading by 4. Miller, the pass to Beal. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beal's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
Now here is Pirtle. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Beal. Hartenstein with the screen for Beal. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Davis gets it to go. Charlotte has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. The drive by Mitchell. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kuzma. The Hornets pull it in. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Back to Beal. Vucevic, a screen on Trent. Drives to the hoop. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Beal. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one. Kuzma outside. Back to Morant. Pirtle sets the pick for Morant. To the paint. Pirtle's shot is off. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. Beal against Trent. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Outside, Beal. For the 3. It's the three-point bomb. And now an 8-point Hornets lead.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
The 3 from Davis. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Morant. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Beal kicks to Mitchell. The 3. And Davis pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Mitchell against Morant. Outside, Beal. Vucevic, a screen on Trent. Beal, the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Now here's Morant. Driving in. Can't cash in from close range. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Hornets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
We've got a game within the game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Spurs trail by 5. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Anthony Davis. Connect out there with John Morant. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Down low, here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Deflects the pass. Clock at 6. Plumlee with a screen on Miller. And it's blocked. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound, San Antonio. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Morant scanning the floor. Over Miller. And it's Morant missing. Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Murray. And it's rebounded by Morant. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Murray. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. 3-pointer. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Morant outside. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
How about the defense from Donovan Mitchell? This has not been a strong suit, but send it back, DM.
Pass to connect. To the paint. Outside for Davis. From past the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Pass to connect. Davis in the corner. trying to get something going, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Mitchell kicks to Murray. Hartenstein with the screen for Miller. Inside, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience Doris so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
Pirtle, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Man. Pirtle dishes to Morant. Back to Pirtle. 5 to shoot. San Antonio again missing. Hornets leading by 7. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
The offensive rebound. Connect with a wide-open look. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Monday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Part of being a great scorer is understanding how to take the hit and score against tough defense. Hello, Kyle Kuzma.
So it's the Hornets now. And here is Murray. He has 5. Pass to Miller, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Morant with the steal. Here's Kuzma. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Murray. Now Mitchell. Vucevic setting the pick for Mitchell. Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now here's Kuzma. Now Pirtle. He's covered by Murray. Pirtle inside. Murray on him. Kuzma outside. Just 5 on the clock. Hits it from 3-point range. Kuzma's got 11.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Morant against Murray. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
Now here's Davis. 25 points in the game. Great D that time from Vucevic. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Charlotte. 6-point game. Murray, no good.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Vucevic, a screen on Morant. Murray, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Pass to Morant. Kuzma outside. And here is Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's 6 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Well, we know Pirtle, very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Miller kicks to Murray. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And there's Murray flexing on the D there. Big time score despite the contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Now Mitchell, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Basket good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Outside, Davis. Back to Morant. Davis setting the pick for Morant. Over Murray. And it's Morant missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And good that time. And it's 8 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Oh, you see Jakob Pirtle powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Charlotte. Duran, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Trey Murphy comes in for Brandon Miller. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Mitchell. Pass to Vucevic. Duran with a screen on Morant. For three, Murray traps in the tray. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
Oh, that's a nice looking three there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Kuzma, left side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Kuzma's got 8 here in the quarter. Hornets leading by 9. Vucevic a screen on Morant. Murray kicks to Beal. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Morant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. Davis. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line.
We can talk about all the things that Bradley Beal brings to the table on the offensive end, and in this instance, he simply draws contact. Beautifully done.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Kuzma. The shot, no good. Charlotte shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Vucevic. Murray with it. 10 points for him. And again, the Hornets missing. Davis kicks to Morant. Back to Davis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 7. Pass to Beal. Picked by Vucevic. To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Morant passes to Pirtle. Kuzma outside. Pirtle sets the pick for Kuzma. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So effective from the mid-range. Can't give Murray room to get that one off.
Outside, Davis. Shoots over Vucevic. Here's Kuzma, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, make no mistake, Kuzma will mix it up, particularly on the offensive window. You see his instinct to score.
For San Antonio, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Pirtle. Burks comes in for Anthony Davis. Trent's checked in for Connect. And it's Mike Conley in for John Morant.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
And the 3-ball is good. Murray's got 10 points in just the second half.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Conley. Hasn't made one yet. Kuzma can't get it to go. Murray against Conley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one up.
The assertiveness paying off for Murray. He draws the foul by taking it right to the deep.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. And so Murray nails both of them. Spurs trail by 11. 1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Vucevic against Kuzma. His 3-pointers off the mark. Hornets shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. They're in high post. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beal. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Beal's got 16.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Pass to Trent. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
There's Beal with the 3. No good that time. And so it's Charlotte with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hornets leading by 10. Bradley Beal is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Miller in at the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. And Duren slams it in.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Spurs trail by 13. Conley kicks to Trent. Kuzma, right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kuzma has the size and the length to challenge defenders on the interior. Nice job drawing the whistle there.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys. You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Conley against Beal. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Kuzma. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Mitchell outside. Duren with the screen on Trent. For 3, Mitchell. A rebound by the Spurs. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Oh, that's blocked. Pass to Miller. Duren trying to break free. Miller, no luck. Spurs trail by 12. Conley with it. Back to man. Now Kuzma. Now man fires the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Conley against Beal. Mitchell wide open. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Conley finds Plumlee. Up top, Kuzma. Outside Conley. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. A 12-point game. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Trent. Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Pass to Plumlee. Trent outside. Plumlee sets the pick for Trent. Back to Plumlee. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolated.
Now here is Conley. Trent outside. Shot to stop the run. Cans it from downtown. Trent's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for San Antonio.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. Then for the Spurs, Pirtle, he's checked in for Plumlee. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Morant in for Mike Conley. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in with Charles Lee and his team. Now he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Spurs trail by 15. Trent outside. Back to Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Morant. And it's the Hornets with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Mitchell dishes to Beal. Hartenstein with the screen on Morant. Beal the pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Pirtle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw, no good for Pirtle.
Well, Jakob Pirtle, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
That free throw good from Miller.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness.
Both shots good from the stripe. Spurs trail by 15. Trent outside. Floats one. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Hartenstein finds Mitchell. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mann, covered by Miller. Mann passes to Purtle.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Vucevic checked in for Charlotte. Murray comes in for Bradley Beal. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Spurs. Gannett comes in for Gary Trent. No good on the second free throw. Hornets leading by 12. Miller kicks to Murray. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
You've got to be careful how you guard Nikola Vucevic. This guy is so good at forcing the defense to hit him on the way to the cup.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And it's Kuzma with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Davis.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis. And so here's Charlotte. They lead by 11. Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Mitchell. And Purtle sends it back. They recover it.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Miller. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to connect. Spurs passing it around. Takes it from 10. That one off the back iron and out.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Morant. He gets it in there. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Murray dishes to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 27.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Kuzma outside. Davis against Vucevic. And Davis throws it down.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Hartenstein with it. Connect picks him up. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Mitchell's got 30 points.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Morant against Murray. Kuzma. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Charlotte leading by 15. Murray outside. Shoots over Connect. Rebound San Antonio. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Morant for 3. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Mitchell finds Miller. Mitchell a screen on Kuzma. Miller no luck. Spurs trail by 15, and Kuzma has it in the corner. Pass to Morant. Pirtle with the ball. Floats one up. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kuzma against Mitchell. Murray outside. Vucevic a screen on Morant. Murray for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Connect with it. Over Miller. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Mitchell right side. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside, Davis. Here's Pirtle. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Murray kicks to Vucevic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And that's 15 points for Vucevic.
Boy, there's no question Vucevic has got offensive skill. When he gets to his spots, he is so effective.
Morant passes to Davis. Offline from the high post.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here's Vucevic. And it's Mitchell missing. To the middle. Here's Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. 34 points for Davis.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
Murray dishes to Miller. Mitchell outside. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger. I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over-anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hornets.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance It was a big-time outing for Donovan Mitchell.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. Big win tonight. It looked like you guys had great offensive flow. How did you accomplish?
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.